Hey guys, it's Marlon Herlock here of HallelujahLifestyle.com, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Natural Alternative. Today I want to share with you and showcase to you exactly what is it that we do as naturopathic or holistic practitioners, as well as what to expect on a visit. Alright, so I'm a naturopathic. There are a number of terms that are used: holistic practitioner, holistic healer, naturopathic consultants, a number of different terms are used. But in a nutshell, what we do is we help persons to get better using all natural modes of healing. We are basically primary care practitioners, which is very different from what a medical doctor does. The job of a medical doctor is to diagnose, so do not come to us for diagnosis. We do not diagnose, we do not treat, we do not heal. We do not use any of these terms. I'm going to share with you exactly what is it that we do. So we help persons to get better using all natural modes of healing. Our primary mode of healing, or my primary mode of healing, is helping persons to get better by, first of all, educating them, helping to understand that their health is their responsibility, and that the greatest weapon against sickness and healing is education, not medication. Now, there are a number of what we call modes of healing, and there are different practitioners that will major in different forms or different forms of those healing. So there's what we call radiology. Well, that's an assessment, but there is aromatherapy, which is the use of oil. There is acupressure, there is acupuncture, there is reflexology, there's massage therapy, a whole host of different natural modes of healing. The list goes on and on. There's the treatment using energy. There's a treatment using sound. There's a treatment using light. Different modes of healing. But today I want to share with you what exactly to expect when you visit, when you take a visit to my practice. Now, the first thing that we do is that we seek to assess. No, we do not diagnose, as we said. Diagnosis is a job of a medical doctor. What we do is we assess, and there are different means of assessment that we employ. There are some of us that will use what we call radiology, which is a very old art form of assessing a person's health using the iris. In modern times, there are no machines that some practitioners will employ, where you may be asked to look into a device and pictures are taken of the iris that is further fed into a computer database, and an assessment is done to determine the specific state of your health. There are persons that use what we call meridian points to assess exactly what's happening, and also there are machines. Nearly all of those old art form, there are no modern machines that helps to accelerate those means of assessment. For me, when you come to me, what I use is I use a machine called a quantum analyzer. It's a portable machine that I'm going to share with you. This is what it looks like, and this is actually 4 machines in one. It allows me to offer over 33 different assessments. I'm able to assess the heart, lungs, the liver, the kidney, the stomach, the spleen, the bladder, the womb, to assess your nutrients intake, naturally to assess what's happening in your body in real time. And so, as I said, our job is to inform persons. It is to help persons to know exactly what's happening before they start to experience experience symptoms, which is the end stage of being sick. So we actually encourage persons to practice a lifestyle that prevents sickness. And for those persons that we work with that have ailments, then what we do is, after the assessment, then we employ a number of natural modes, including dieting, including supplementation, including herbs, and I'll share a little bit more about that as we go along. Here's another device that we also use. It's called a TENS machine. TENS stands for Trans Electrical Nerve Stimulation, and this is a machine that we use to work with persons who have muscular problems, musculoskeletal problems, arthritis, so on and so forth. However, this form of treatment I'm not able to offer, this service I'm not able to offer, because it has to be offered in a setting where there's a bed and so on and so forth, and this may not be the case in all the locations out of which I work. There is also the use of what we call hydrotherapy. That is what a treatment, that is a natural health form that I recommend. It may come in the form of enemas, it may come in the form of saunas, it may come in the form of baths, it may come in the form of sits. You know, just a number of ways that even water in itself can be used. All right, now, once an assessment is done, so once we assess you, and we recommend that you come to us not eating 2 hours before, so that we can get a more accurate assessment as to what's happening inside of you. All right, so once the assessment is done, then we know, as I said, we don't diagnose. That's what a medical doctor does. We assess, and once we assess, our job is to determine from the 10 systems in your body, because we have 10 major systems, which is the circulatory system, the digestive system, the nervous system, the reproductive system. Our job basically is to determine what is your weakest body system. And sometimes persons may have symptoms that is manifesting, and they may come to you with a presenting symptom, but that symptom may be the result of another system. So for example, you may come with a headache, or you may come with you know, a nervous problem. That nervous problem, though, may be rooted in your digestive system. So our job is to assess your body system to find out which is the weakest system, and then to strengthen that system. In strengthening that system, we are going to use herbs, which offers targeted, which is a target approach to a particular area. We may offer cleansing or detoxification. We may offer strengthening, which is again through herbs or food. And we also encourage you to make other lifestyle adjustments. A lot of persons, their ailment is due to the fact that they are overstressed or overworked, poor eating habits, poor sleeping or resting habits, not drinking enough water. You'll be amazed how some quote-unquote major illnesses are due to some simple, you know, laws of health that have been broken or neglected. And so our job is just to basically help the body system, the weakest system in the body, to be strengthened. Most time, once we help the weakest system in the body to regain strength, the body healing mechanism chips in and takes over the healing process. So again, we make no claim, well, certainly I make no claim to healing anybody. All we do basically is help the body to get the raw material that it needs so that it can help to heal itself. All right, so once we have identified, as I said, through assessment, what the weakest systems are, then we are going to make recommendations based on herbal product. In my hand, I have a liver, kidney, and bladder tonic, which is helpful for a number of ailments. A number of persons who are feeling weak, who are feeling sleepy, who are having lots of headache. It may be rooted in the fact that your liver, those organs that clean the body, they themselves need cleaning. And so once that is done, most of the time, the body sets in. So there are times when we will recommend herbal products. We also recommend products in the form of liquid. This is basically a womb cleanse or a womb detoxification product that cleanses the womb of a woman. I normally recommend that a woman should clean her womb once every 3 months. Even though cleaning the womb, the menstrual cycle is a natural function of cleaning the womb, sometimes at the end of the month that cleaning process is not sufficient enough. And so because of that, a lot of women have a number of ailments. I like to say to women, one of the first signs that your womb needs cleaning is that your menstrual cycle should be bright red. If it is dark purple or black, then that's a sign. that your womb needs cleaning. It may result in infertility and a whole host of other problems. All right, so our product, we also may recommend dieting. A number of persons' ailments are due to poor dieting, poor nutrition, and because of that, we may have to recommend supplementation. Most of the food that we eat is poor in nutrients, and so we may have to recommend additional supplementation to help to strengthen you. All right, so that's basically what to expect when you visit a naturopath. I'm Marlon Herlock, saying that your health is your responsibility, and that the greatest weapon against sickness and disease is education, not medication. Tell me what you think about this video. Please subscribe to our channel, leave a comment so that we know, or any question that you may have. Until next time, this is Marlon Herlock saying, see you in our next video.